Let's get to some of your emails. RizShow at 1057thepoint.com.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Emails are brought to you by Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes, your one-stop shop for all mailboxes. NeedANewMailbox.com. Riz team member of 2022. Love the new additions to the show. They definitely bring something new. I've been a mobile DJ since 2006. I'm 56 years old, and I've been contemplating on when do I want to stop being a DJ. I was raised on music, love music, probably why my nickname is The Rocker. My question is, what is your definition of being too old in the DJ world? When should this guy retire?
What kind of DJ is he? Is a mobile DJ?
Mobile DJ since 2006.
I don't know. As long as people are hiring you. I mean, if you're making money, why stop?
Yeah.
How old is he?
56.
Did it feel to anyone else like The Rocker was a self-given nickname in that
Wasn't that a movie with
Rainn
Dwight
Wilson?
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg, right?
I don't know.
No, that's Rockstar.
Oh, Rockstar was so good.
Great movie.
That movie is great.
It's probably why I'm nicknamed The Rocker. Are you?
I
Or
don't know,
did
do
you put
think
that
there's
on the side of your van?
I
Do you
say if
think
you're
there's-
enjoying it and people are hiring you, you keep going.
He should do
I
like
agree.
lean into feeling older and the rocker, like, you know what I'm saying, like a rocking
rocking
chair.
chair.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm in the rocking chair rocking these tunes. Like I would just lean into it and make fun of
As long
yourself.
as people are hiring you, who cares?
Yeah. If you're doing what you love, man, if you're enjoying it, who cares?
Right.
Who cares? And if you're making money at it,
Even better.
or, maybe that's not even important to you. If you enjoy it, do it.
Well, especially if you're making a living doing it.
Yeah, it seemed like he's making a living, right?
Sounds like it.
Or
Since
you know,
2006.
can he branch out and hire other people and start a whole thing?
Right.
Like start a whole company?
Yeah.
And maybe that's what he's interested in doing. And
Wait, how old is he?
saying retiring.
56?
Yeah, he's saying retiring from actually spinning or pushing, whatever you're doing.
So what's that mean? He started at 40?
Yeah.
Dude, you already
crossed the rocks.
Yeah,
keep it
you
going.
already broke the mold by starting being a DJ at 40. What do you care that you're still a DJ at 57? That doesn't even make sense. Like, ride it out, bro.
Yeah, I like
enjoy.
it.
I mean, Willie Nelson's still playing
You
guitar.
chased your dream late in life, and I respect the hell out of you.
That's a great
Enjoy.
point.
Yeah, Willie
Dude's
Nelson's still playing music. Why don't you?
Dude's still touring as a musician in his 90s.
It's true.
You can do it.
Now, is there anything because of his age that he shouldn't DJ?
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird if you were like trying to cater to a really young audience. Like I think being in the vein of like classic rock, and if you're a rocker, like that is totally your wheelhouse. And that's gonna be cool as hell for as long as you want to do it.
Probably don't do a quinceañera.
Yeah, if you're trying to like, I don't know, play some younger music and you're not into it and you're just faking everybody out, I would say don't do that. It's not gonna go over very well for anyone.
Honestly, dude, ride it out for three more years, maybe, or so, and then move down to that place in Florida, the Villages or whatever.
Oh, heck yeah.
You could make a
Yeah.
fat stack of money down there, dude.
Yeah, and get herpes. Next.
Sup, ladies?
What's that?
Hello.
Sorry, the Queen was feeling soft on Friday, but thought of a good idea the next time you get a good concert package or giveaway. Instead of the normal simpleton trivia, how about shortening the amount of questions down to 7 in 45 seconds and bringing the punishment of press your luck, you lose, your number goes out on the air.
We don't need to overcomplicate.
Just a thought. Do better, Riz. Back to you. Steve from Troy.
Thank you, Steve. But you should know better.
I was on your side on Friday, and what we did on Friday was totally fine.
I think you're right. Next. Thank you, Steve.
Not everything, but yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Good morning, ladies and learn. I have never emailed you guys and gals, but I felt the need to do this after this particular segment. Back on June 14th, sorry I'm behind on the podcast, you had a segment about banning certain phrases, and you decided to ban living the dream. As a military member for over 21 years that has spanned 2 career fields in the active duty Air Force, Air Force Reserve, and Air National Guard, this is a mistake.
When we banned the phrase living the dream?
That's right. I'm actually shocked that Rafe would even allow this to slide. If there is one thing that all branches of military can agree on is to answer inquiries with as little detail as possible and to get people to go away. This phrase does it for us. Without the use of this particular phrase, we actually have to explain how we really feel about being on week 3 of a 12-hour day.
At this point, the phrase living the dream has become so cliched and has lost its meaning.
Yeah.
Hey.
Think of something else.
Andrew says, please reconsider.
I'm sorry, we're not
You are
reconsidering.
hamstringing about 1.5 million people with
We're
this
not
proclamation.
reconsidering. The phrase is dead. Move
The
on.
man,
It's a good-sized
Finish
audience
his
we're
thought.
losing.
I want to hear his argument because I can tell him how I feel. Is that it?
That's his argument.
That's it. That was the argument.
Well, we all know the correct response when you're in the military and someone asks how you're doing is out effing standing. And it gets the same effect. It's sarcastic. They know you're not outstanding. They know you don't want to have a conversation. It's the same. It achieves the same thing as living the dream without being a hack.
Yes.
So I have to say, and I think military people will back me up on this, out effing standing is always the response when you're like, how are we doing today? Out effing standing.
I would rather hear that in the hallway than living the dream.
Yeah. And you can say it, modulate your voice. That'll let people know.
You could throw in the F word if you want. Even say out effing standing. It's fine.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
there
I
are
would put
kids
the
present.
actual, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is military. So I'm assuming there won't be kids present.
Even out in the hallway here.
That's fine, but he was making the argument that we're taking it away from the servicemen, women
Right.
out there.
Right.
I think that there are other idioms in the military that can be used that are better than living the dream.
What branch was he in?
Air Force and Air Force Reserve and a couple other things.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your service. Out effing standing.
For real.
One more, Moon.
Okay, heard the discussion about DoorDash tip and wanted to share my experience. Just happened a couple weeks ago. I ordered pizza on an app. Total ended up being just over $8 after I used some reward points. I picked to pay cash at the door. Delivery showed up, and I can tell pretty quickly that it's not from the pizza place. It's from, one of the other apps. Instead of the pizza driver, the delivery person didn't present himself very well. He was late. I gave the guy a $20 bill, and he just kind of looks at me, and I asked for a $5 back in change. He looks at me like I'm crazy, then yells back to the car asking if his friend has change. So after some awkward mumbles and seeming very confused on why he would bring change, I decided to just let him keep the 20 for an $8 order. After I start eating, I watched my doorbell camera just to see what the hell happened. I heard him cussing me out as I closed the door. Still, I'm just so confused why he would be mad at me. Adding the video, there are a couple cuss words. We watched the video. I watched the video. Did you watch the video?
No.
This dude didn't just say a couple curse words. There were some slurs in there, too.
Oh, damn.
Really?
And, yeah.
And this is a delivery person
Yes.
who's upset?
Yes, and the mumbles. He said after a few moments and mumbles, it was like a long bit of weirdness and very strange mumbles when this guy was like, "Should we have change?"
Can we-
Is
Well,
this
you
the
can't
one
play
where the
this.
dude's shouting back to the car, asking someone else if there's change?
Yes.
This is a friend of mine. They sent me this.
Is there an edited version
Love
of
the
this
show,
that
Ben.
I'd love to play along with the story?
It's cursing and slurs.
Well, we could have edited it up. I'd like to have an accompaniment.
There's a part where the guy says, if this is the same video, correct me if I'm wrong, where he's like, just give me a $5 back, man. And he's like, huh?
Yeah.
And then he's like,
He just
yelling at
scans
someone
it.
in the car, and he goes, finally the guy gives up, and he goes, you know what, man, just keep it. It's all good, whatever. And he goes, yeah, man, if I see you out, I
I'll
got
give it to
$5 on me, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, and he says,
goes,
"I'll remember your face."
I'll remember your face. Yeah, so this is my friend. My friend sent me this.
Oh, so it wasn't bad.
No. It was just like a weird thing to
It
say.
was
And the guy's like,
really weird.
so then the guy seemed cool, but then when he shut the door, he just starts cursing him out for
Wow.
like, don't know why.
Really weird. So the question is, if you get an $8 order of something, and you give him a 20, is it okay to ask for a $5 back?
Of course it is.
yeah. That's a really good tip with that.
He even asked him in the video, he goes, how can you do a cash delivery and not have change? Because the guy's like, I don't have change. And he's like, well, how can you offer cash delivery and not have change on you?
Now, to be fair, since we're always trying to ask, like, what is the protocol here and how does it work, and we're basically talking to a lot of drivers out there. He said he got $8 on this pizza thing, but he used a lot of points.
Oh,
reward
so you're
points.
supposed to tip off of
You're
the
supposed
original.
to tip off the original price.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the
it.
rub here.
So maybe it was like $30 and he got it down
Yeah,
to
you're
8.
supposed to tip off the original price.
Okay, well, see,
But still, that's a
and
really good-
Then that is really the
Is
response.
that what happened?
That's why I included it here.
Maybe that's what happened.
He said that he got it down to $8 on the actual pizza company's app because
Yeah.
of reward points that he had. So it was not an $8 order; it was an $8 cost to him, but it wasn't an $8 order.
Yeah, that changes it. But
Yeah.
still, you're not supposed
Well,
to
the
curse
guy
out.
was, the guy was tripping out pretty hard afterwards. And then you could hear a girlfriend or a partner or somebody and they could be like, get in the car, Leon, get in the
Well,
car.
and that could have been the third house in a row.
Get in the car,
That could have been
stop.
the third house in a row that stiffed him. And he's like, I've had it.
It could have
Yeah,
been.
but, I mean-
I'll be honest, this guy didn't seem all there.
How many boxes did the guy have in his hand?
Just that one.
So I mean, in order for that tip to not be worth it, he'd have to spend more than like 60, right? Something like that.
It was one pizza, it looked like, but
That's a really good tip.
That's
for
still a good tip,
pizza.
though.
What, $7?
No, he gave him 12.
Well, yeah, not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
No, but I mean, but that's why it was weird that he's cursing on his way out. He got 12.
Well, because
Yeah, I
originally
get
he
it.
wanted the $5 back. All right. It's another friggin' tipping thing. Just got to build it in.
But
gotta build it in now.
But I bet you a lot of people when you
Well, I don't think we're all mature enough to handle this.
I bet you when you said, "Hey man, you're supposed to tip on the original price," I bet you a lot of people didn't know that or aren't thinking that. So hey,
Right.
this is public service.
That is good.
Public service here. That's what we do here.
I- we gotta-
always,
What? Always tip on the
we
regular
always
price.
tip on
We yell at each other and we
whatever
help people.
the OG price was. Yeah.
Yeah.